on the road for probably 12, 13 hours, I believe. We are heading to Lake St. Clair. Going to go fish with Jason Quintano, do some trolling, hopefully some casting. Weather is kind of crappy out right now. It's kind of raining. I hope it clears out for us tomorrow so we can get on some fish. Super excited because we've never been there before. I haven't. Brad hasn't. Definitely a place I've always wanted to go, just never been able to make it up here. So we got around 2 hours left. We're going to be staying at Spencer's house, Spencer Berman's house, and I don't know, looking forward to it. Going to be a really fun time. I am sick of this driving. 12 hours in the truck with this joker here sitting beside me is not too fun. So hopefully we get on some fish. Stay tuned.
Today our biggest obstacle is going to be the weeds, the floating weed mats. Yesterday we had a hard east wind, 20 to 30 miles an hour, so just pushing them all across the lake. So now they're going to become, yesterday they blew this way and then it turned southwest last night around midnight, so now it's going to push them all back that way. So hopefully the skinny water is a little clean for us and we get in some areas where we don't have to bale hay all day. We'll see what kind of farmers we are today. So right now we're going to pull the whole set, make a big run. We got a cold front today, super high winds, we're bobbling around as you can see, and we're in a hay field. So we're going to pull right now, try to go a little further to the west and hopefully get on something here, because all we're doing is baling hay right now. We got about 12-degree temperature drop from yesterday and hard northwest wind. So head out to the west a little bit and hopefully get it done.
Got one going.
Made a move and got one. There's a boat back. You gotta walk back.
Yep.
Oh, barely hooked. Over your shoulder. Yep.
Watch your head. right, man. First one in the boat.
Yeah.
Not a big one, but hey, we'll take
You good?
it. After the day we've been having, we'll take it.
Yes.
Number one, can't get two until you get one. We got the job done.
We started running these tanks probably in like the early 2000s out here on Lake St. Clair. It's really been a game changer. A lot of people talk about the size of the fish getting bigger out here. Some say it could have been with VHS. Some people believe it could have been because of the tanks. So when we were younger, we did our best, but we didn't have these tanks that we have now. As soon as we get the fish, we net them, drop them right into the tank as they have on video, I'm sure. And that way they never hit the ground. They're nice and they're in the water the whole time, not stressed. Unhook them, turn them around, get them in there, and let them revive. Give them a little bit of a break between pitchers and send them on their way. This one right here wants to party already, so she's all listening up on us. But it's been a game changer out here on the lake, and the best thing that's ever happened for trollers.
No sea lake. A little bit bumpy out here today, but we got the first one. We're gonna take it out of the tank here, show it to you, and get her back in the water swimming. All right, welcome back to Mayhem's 10,000 cast. Number one out of the way, Jason Quintano, Fins and Grins Guide Service. Let's get her back.
Wow. That outside rod? What rod is that?
No, that's the matlock.
That's a big fish.
Matlock, bro.
Got it still, right? Yeah. We need to drag the split. Don't thumb her. I gotta get out of that wheel. Better, a little heavier.
Awesome. First St. Clair fish. Definitely a different program out here, that's for sure, but it is awesome. Good matlock fish too.
Getting them going, thank God. It was a rough start this morning. There we go.
Team Rhino Custom, Albino Cisco, 10-inch matlock. Thank you, Duff. Thank you, Jeff. First St. Clair fish for me. You know, this is a really, really cool program. I am not doing anything. I'm not going to act like I am. I'm sitting up here lounging in the chair. These guys are working for us, getting us some fish. Can't complain at all. Really rough day, and we're making it work. We're getting some fish in the boat.
Yeah, no.
So I'm going to ride the Musky now. Well, let's get her out. She's all good now. We've got her, I don't know, in here for maybe 5 minutes. She's not stressed out anymore. So we'll get her out and then get some pics, put her back in, let her get back in normal, and then we'll let her go. Sweet fish though. First St. Clair fish. Very, very pretty fish. Nice and spotted. Ugly mug though. Wow. Get her back in here. Gets you wet. Sits upright. Awesome. Pretty cool thing there. I don't need it on my big water, but I might get one because it's so cool. Alright, well, she's all good. We're going to get her back and hopefully get another one in the tank. Sweet. As soon as those fish hit that water, they take straight off. Super, super cool. Musky bumper, measuring fish since 2008. Musky boards that come in 3 different sizes, left and right-handed variations. They measure accurately up to 60 inches. Stainless steel hardware, lightweight and durable, and they float. We measure your success. Find us at muskybumper.com.
Magnum Ventures Inc., a woman-owned company, has you protected when it comes to snow, sand, and wind structural fencing products, providing residential, commercial, governmental, and Department of Transportation options for superior property and roadway protection. Proudly made in the USA, Magnum Ventures structural snow fence reduces the drifting and icing of roadways, decreasing the number of accidents and the need for roadside assistance. Contact Magnum Ventures at www.magveninc.com for your project needs.
Right now I'm actually going to switch it up a little bit. All I really ever put on there is a 1 ounce or a 2 ounce. And this is my long rod right now. So it really doesn't matter that much. But I put a 1 or a 2 just to collect the weeds. The mat locks out here don't need it for depth. They get depth plenty on their own. So this is there to help catch the weeds. And actually on my planer board rods, I'll have a wire leader from Stealth Tackle in between, which we can show you that in a minute. Because a lot of times when that mat lock's got that weight wiggling around, the fish will come up and smoke the weight, and there goes your whole bait. So I put a wire leader like on my good go-to mat lock rods. Fish on it. Wow. Heavy rod, heavy rod. Sir. Right there. I think fishy.
Number 3. Hey, we're getting some work done now, finally. Pretty cool. I know that the fish are probably going to start going because Jason's attitude's turned around a little bit. Because we got that first one out of the way, we're having a little bit more fun. When you start putting fish in the boat, everybody gets excited. So, good times, man. I really appreciate it.
Big time.
All right, time to release number 3. She's all comfortable right here in the tank. Perfect scenario. Take a look at her, get her back in the water. My job to catch these small ones, Chase gets the big ones, I guess. Let's get her back. Solid release. Another good one going back. Let her grow. Hey Chase, what did we get from Team Rhino Outdoors?
Big dog, St. Croix. We got 2 offshore planer boards, leaders from Stealth Tackle. We got some new braids, some Cortland, and some Bahio sunglasses.
Wait, carry.
What are you guys doing?
10-inch hex. Musky, what is this? Got a 3-pounder and 2. Check out teamrhinooutdoors.com for all your musky gear.
What do all Musky Mayhem Tackle Pro Staffers have in common? Big fish pictures. Choose the brand that the pros choose. Musky Mayhem Tackle. Let the mayhem begin.
Well guys, like I said earlier, I'm lounging up here. I got this nice big armrest, sitting here watching the rods. They're doing all the work. Super, super awesome. These guys are legit. I mean, we got some really big rollers out here today. I'm definitely not used to it, but Jason's got the right boat. You can be comfortable while fishing out here, and we're catching fish. Definitely really, really cool experience. I'll like this one a lot. So we still got some rods out. It's been a little bit since the last bite, but we're gonna keep grinding here. We'll go back into where we caught the fish earlier. Hopefully we get that big bite. So stay tuned. We'll see you in a little bit. Big fish.
Yep.
Hey, one more. Got one on. I think it's on the grenade.
Big fish, dude. It's a big fish.
Just sitting out there, head shaking.
Yeah.
Awesome. It's a big bite we were wanting. The St. Clair dance.
Dude, it's a big fish. Nice and easy, Chase. Guys, you gotta pop that weight off too, alright?
Yep.
I'll actually pop it off. Start walking back.
You got it.
Got it! Oh, they got it. Wave got me. Big fish. 46. Thick baby. I mean,
That's a good one.
There's a grenade.
Woo. Awesome. Well, that didn't take long to get a big one out of St. Clair. On the grenade, even better. Super, super sweet fish. I'm sore.
Yep.
Oh yeah, all day, all day. It's gonna be 50 and a quarter-ish.
Full bumper. Boom. Good job, bud.
Thank you. Well, if you guys saw there, Jason's kind of giving me some crap, telling me you need to walk back, walk back. This is very weird for me. I'm gonna call it the St. Clair dance, is what that is. St. Clair shuffle. Walk back, crank up. It's a monofilament line, so a lot of stretch. These big waves you can feel on that rod. It just gets real heavy, then real light. It's like, oh, did it get off? But it didn't. You got to crank it back up. Keep it super tight. Listen to him. Super sweet fish. Big one. We'll let her get back to normal there, and we'll take her out and get a bump on her and get her back.
So what we're using right now is a little catch and release. It's a dissolved oxygen tablets. This for all the big fish. She's doing perfectly fine right now, but for all the big fish, I give them a little bit in there just to, help them get back to life here and get them back, back breathing and stable again.
So like Jason said earlier, he puts weights on just about all these baits when he's trolling, and that's really just for a weed catcher, not trying to get the bait down any deeper. We actually had that grenade on the farthest out rod, line popped, so we actually just stuck it on the inside rod instead of bringing them all in and putting it back out there. And he had it out there, and I could see the weight on the surface, and I'm like, well, maybe he doesn't know that it's not in the water. I was like, hey, that weight's kind of floating there. He said, that'll be good, it's an attractor. It attracted the big bite, I can tell you that. I don't know if you thought the old grenade was chasing the minnow or just whatever, but pretty cool. You gotta let the guys do what they want to do, and sit back and just keep fishing. All right, she's all good. Fins are all back to normal. We'll get her out. Quick picture, get her back in the lake. Super awesome fish. Grenade trolling, not just for casting. Second fish out of St. Clair, 50 and a half. Gotta love it. Thank you, Jason. Let's get her back.
Yep.
Yeah.
On her, make sure she don't roll.
Nope, she's upright.
Is she good? Oh, she stays upright.
Not as graceful as normal, but a little bit bigger fish, and not enough practice with that. Hopefully we'll get some more practice in the next couple days. But starting to get really rough. I think we're actually going to call it a day. Just hopefully the waves die down a little bit more for tomorrow when we're casting. If not, I might get me some super glue and super glue my shoes to the floor. But well, day two, we got the trolling out of the way yesterday. Got a lot less wind today, so we're gonna do some casting. I am excited. Rip some rubber, blow out my shoulder, catch a 50. Sounds good to me.
Well, we just made the 18-mile jaunt out to where we're going to start fishing. Going to get some cameras set up and start throwing them baits. We'll see what takes place here today. Should be fun either way.
So this morning I got a orange-tailed Dago bulldog on. Chase has got a dying dog up on the front. We're working on top of the cabbage and sandgrass. This area is just a sandgrass right now.
Well, starting the morning off with a dying dog. Got about 1.5 ounces of weight on it. Jason said he wanted to get down just a little bit, so I'm giving about a 6 to a 7 count, which is usually about, I'd say 12 or 13 foot down. And then I'm popping on the slack line. Really getting that thing to hop. And hopefully put it in a 50s mouth. Down the hatch.
Yeah, right now we just had a big one up. I'm thinking maybe around 52. Had a blue Cisco pounder on. We're working on top of some cabbage. Came up real lazy, didn't even turn. So let's keep on throwing and maybe we'll get her to eat in a little bit. We know where she lives though.
Pretty wild, hit pretty close to the boat. Awesome stuff on the Medusa.
Brad had a ball liquor Medusa on with 1.5 ounce heavy head on. Sorry, 1 ounce heavy head. We were working 17.5 foot on top of the sandgrass. His bait was working perfectly, about 14 foot down, right on top of it, and that was the result.
Fishing with Jason Quintano, awesome times. Let's get this one back in the water. Back down to the depths. Medusa getting it done. Well, that's a wrap. You can plan your trip, but you can't plan the weather. The cold front definitely hurt us, but Jason kept us on the fish. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys all next week.